Chandu the Magician. Attention, time change. Listen at the close of today's episode for an important announcement. Were you disappointed because you failed to get Chandu's money changer trick when he offered it to you a few weeks ago? Then listen. Chandu brings this magic trick back to you. For a limited time only, you can have Chandu's Assyrian money changer for just 25 cents in coin and 1 White King soap box top or 3 Sierra Pine toilet soap wrappers mailed to Chandu, Los Angeles 21. Listen. You cover a coin you've placed on a table with the money-changing block. So coot, you say, and remove the block. Now the penny is gone. In its place is a silver dime. But hurry if you want Chandu's money changer for your magic collection. Now, to get Chandu's Assyrian money changer, just mail a quarter and a White King soap box top or 3 Sierra Pine toilet soap wrappers to Chandu, Chandu, Los Angeles 21. Send for your money changer tonight. In Calcutta, Lal Singh's hero worship of Frank Chandler, who had saved him from Dr. Shaw in the Siamese jungle, has been transformed by the demoniac doctor into an uncanny ability to impersonate Chandler. Helpless to resist the hypnotic influence of Dr. Shaw, Lal Singh is to be used as the instrument of Chandler's death. But at that moment, Roxor arrives. He is now convinced that Chandler's occult powers, which have so often blocked his scheme of world conquest, are somehow due to the great emerald given Chandler by his teacher, the yogi. Under Roxor's orders, Dr. Shaw forces Lal Singh to telephone young Bob Regent at the hotel, imitating Chandler's voice and instructing Bob to take the great emerald to the room of Stuart Blackburn. But Bob hesitates for the moment. Chandu the Magician.
Bob, put your hand over the mouthpiece.
Why?
I don't think it's Uncle Frank at all.
Oh, Mother, of course it is.
Who could sound enough like him to...
The man who called Mr. Blackburn and said he was Frank Chandler.
That man can't be calling from Mr. Blackburn's room, Mother.
I know. Bob, tell him you'll bring the emerald and then hang up. If it really is Uncle Frank...
No, wait, Mom. You take the phone and stall him. I'll go up there and see.
No, Bob.
Sure. Keep him talking while I run up the stairs.
If it isn't Uncle Frank, maybe you can find out who it is, Mother.
Hello, Frank. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Mr. Blackburn, it's me, Bob Regent. This sure is funny. Uncle Frank, are you in there? Oh, jeepers. I was beginning to think you... Hey, why are you sitting in the dark? Uncle Frank, are you in here? Hey, what's the idea? Oh, if I could only see what... Well...
No, thanks.
You like in slippers from him, Saab. See? Only 10 rupees sari. Beautiful silk from Kashmir. Men Saab loving you very much. You bringing her sari. Look, Saab, blue like the sky.
How much?
50 rupees, Saab.
I'll give you 20.
I am poor, Saab. My children starve. Give me 40 rupees for the beautiful sari.
20, and I haven't time to bargain. It's late.
30 rupees, only 30.
Let it go.
20 rupees? It is yours, Sab.
All right. Here you are.
You are not stranger in India, Sab.
No. Why, what's that?
Where, Sab?
On the mat next to the bees.
Beautiful emerald, Sab. Worth many rupees. See?
It's beautiful, but it's not an emerald.
Beautiful emerald.
I suppose there's no use asking where it came from.
It is sold to me by Prince, Sab.
Yes, I can imagine. Tell me, how much do you want for it?
I must go home to my children, Sab. Take the emerald for 100 rupees.
100 rupees for a piece of green glass? Why, hello, Lal Singh. I was just going down to the yacht to see... Lal Singh. Nishtar.
My brother sells jewels, Sab. He knows this emerald.
Lal Singh.
Oh, Sab, do not touch him. See how his eyes see nothing. He is under an evil spell. Do not touch him.
Stand still, Lal Singh.
Sab, the curse will come to you and to me. His shadow falls upon me.
Stop that. As soon as I get this band off his arm. There. Don't touch it. I'll throw it in the river. It's all right, Lal Singh.
Mr. Chandler, what am I doing here in this street?
Just coming out of Holkar's house. I'll walk back to the yacht with you.
Sab, the emerald. Take it for 10 rupees.
Oh, it's worth more than that. Here.
I would not walk beside him for a laugh.
It must be very late.
Yes, it's after 1 o'clock.
What can I have been doing since this afternoon?
Don't you know?
Well, I left you at the hotel. Came back along this street and went aboard. That's all I can remember. Oh, Mr. Chandler, can't you help me?
I think so. When we get to the light at the corner, we'll stop a moment.
Why?
I want you to see me clearly.
You think Dr. Shaw's found a way to control my mind again?
Yes, I do.
Oh, no.
Look at me, Lal Singh. Hidden in your mind are the things Dr. Shaw has told you to forget. Remember them. Now. Don't look away. One by one. Remember. Let's walk on. You know now.
Yes. I was to imitate your voice so perfectly that no one could tell which of us spoke. I didn't believe it was possible. But when I spoke, it was with your voice.
I'm glad to know it was you.
Do you mean you knew of this?
I knew it was being done, and I thought it might be you.
If I'm to be controlled, like a puppet by Dr. Shaw for the rest of my life, I'll end it tonight.
Lal Singh, put that thought out of your mind.
But, Mr. Chandler, how can
Forget
I...
it. How did Dr. Shaw reach you this time?
Why, he... Oh, yes, I remember. A man named Dookie Ram came aboard. He said he brought a letter from my father. Before I realized what he was doing, he'd fastened the metal band on my arm.
Dookie Ram. Isn't that the fellow who drove the car for you the day we arrived?
Oh, yes, he's well known in Calcutta. He can always be trusted to deliver a message, make small purchases. Oh, well, you know the sort.
Lal Singh, you must go home at once.
Oh, how can that help me, Mr. Chandler?
I'll find a way to stop Dr. Shaw. Tonight, order your crew not to allow anyone aboard. Tomorrow, I'll get transportation for you, and I'll bring it to you myself. How's that?
I don't know how I can thank you.
Never mind. Go aboard now and don't worry. Good night.
But I have a feeling there's something I still haven't remembered.
Tell me in the morning. Oh, by the way, would you like to go out to the airport with me? I'm seeing the family off for home.
Oh, yes, very much. Oh, Mr. Chandler, it's Bob.
What's that? Where?
No, I mean I called him on the telephone only a moment ago.
Oh?
From Holkar's, saying it was you.
And then what?
I was ordered to tell Bob to bring an emerald of yours to Mr. Blackburn's room in the hotel.
An emerald? Was Roxo with you?
During these experiments, I'm never conscious of anyone except Dr. Shaw.
Well, I know the emerald Dr. Shaw meant. Bob would have no idea to where to look for it, even if he believed he was talking to me.
Oh, Mr. Chandler, if the stone is lost, I hope you'll allow me to replace it.
Oh, thank you, but
Please don't refuse, sir. It's a very small return for what you've done for me.
The emerald isn't lost.
Oh, I hope not.
Remember now, don't let anyone come aboard until I call for you in the morning.
I won't.
Good night, Lal Singh. You'll soon be out of all this. Well, night owls, don't you know what time it is?
Oh, Uncle Frank, we were just...
I brought you something, Betty. Sorry.
Oh.
Frank, were you in Mr. Blackman's room?
No doubt. But I met Lal Singh in the street.
You did?
Yes, he's been doing all the telephoning in my name.
But what's happened to Bob?
Did he really go up to Blackman's room?
Yes, a few minutes ago.
What?
When he didn't come right down, I thought I'd been wrong, and you really had called him.
I'll go up and see about it.
We'll go to the foot of the stairs with you.
What was Bob going to do about the emerald?
He thought you needed help, Uncle Frank. He thought you just said that about the emerald for an excuse.
Oh? You two stay here.
Mother, maybe Bob and Mr. Blackburn are talking. You know how Bob is about secret agents and things.
He surely wouldn't... Frank?
Just a minute, Dot.
What is it? Frank! For heaven's sake, what is it?
The room's a shambles. It looks as though there was quite a scrap in there.
Oh, no.
But it's empty. I turned on the light. Bob's gone.
For a limited time only, Chandu's Assyrian money changer trick is back in a thrilling encore offer. Yes, if you act quickly, you can have this magic trick to mystify and entertain your friends for just 25 cents and the box top from a package of White King granulated soap or 3 Sierra Pine toilet soap wrappers mailed to Chandu, Los Angeles 21. This trick is so clever it is very hard to detect, yet so easy any child can do it. Listen. You lay a penny on a table. Cover it with the mystic ruby block, the money-changing block. So coot, you say, and raise the block. Lo and behold, the penny has become a silver dime. Make magic your hobby. To get your Assyrian money changer, send 25 cents in coin and 1 White King soap box top or 3 Sierra Pine toilet soap wrappers to Chandu, Chandu, Los Angeles 21. Don't delay. Send for your money changer tonight. And now, attention. Time change. Beginning Thursday, February 3rd, you will hear Chandu the Magician at night. In a new series of dramatic half-hours, Chandler, Dorothy, Betty, Bob, all as you know them now, against a colorful background of mystery, romance, intrigue in fabulous India, timeless Egypt. Remember, beginning February 3rd, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Special musical effects are by Korla Pandit. Your announcer is Howard Culver. The makers of White King invite you to listen tomorrow at this time when the story resumes. Chandu the Magician. This is the Mutual Darn Lee Broadcasting System.